Thank you for coming, and I just would like to give you a small view on the city of Frankfurt and the actual situation. What you can see is our perspective on Frankfurt with the ECB and the skyline from our office side. And as most of the bankers don't know it so much, I like to prove it. So what is the market outlook for Frankfurt? There's the actual Brexit discussion, still with a great impact on Frankfurt. There are a lot of expectations, there are a lot of forecasts and prognosis, but it's still difficult to predict really what will come on the medium term. We know that investors don't like to wait too long, and it looks like the British government is still trying to take the right decisions, but it is a very difficult legal aspect on all the topics as well. What I would like is not so much to give some kind of forecast what might predict the demand for office space in Frankfurt. For sure we will profit in a certain way, but there will be also other financial places in Europe which might be profit as well. But Frankfurt has in a certain way the best position, and this is something I would show you just a little bit. We have the most important regulation on the European financial sector in Frankfurt, with the ECB, with the SSM, and also with IOPA, and our federal entities. And beside of this, you see also that Frankfurt has still a strong focus in the banking sector from all the international banks as well, but also from financial service providers and the Deutsche Börse as well. Deutsche Börse, well, it's also an interesting question. What will be the next steps concerning the decision of the EU Commission about a merger with LSE, and then later on with the state of Hesse, who has to make their mind and also give their estimation if they agree or not. And you see we have also some interesting international banks and a new aspect of the Frankfurt financial sector, which is fintech. And fintech in the recent months has made the most performance, which we can see. Beside of this financial statistical data, you see that we have a strong position within Germany, but in comparison with London, for sure it's smaller. Frankfurt has a good base in research and education. As you can see, we have, especially with the Goethe University, with the House of Finance, the Institute of Law and Finance, and also firm, we have a strong institute in research and development. We have the Technical University in Darmstadt, which will play also an important role for the IT sector, and especially from this component of fintech. We have the private Frankfurt School of Finance and Management and some others who could participate in a certain way that they give first their know-how, but also as a talent pool. Beside this talent pool from the university side, we have also a lot of other experts from the banking sector, as you know, and we have also a very strong IT infrastructure with the D6 and the digital hub of Frankfurt, and quite recently also the Federal Ministry of Economics in Germany was electing 5 digital hubs in Germany. One was Frankfurt, especially with the focus on fintech. The other Berlin, Munich, Dortmund and Hamburg. Those other with a certain other specialty like industries or logistics. And also, you know, okay, Frankfurt is still well known as one of the international cities in Germany, and also that it has a high quality of life, even if from the London point of view it's still a little bit provincial. But it's affordable, yes, and you have very you have a lot of possibilities in and around Frankfurt, and you have very short commuting times. Just to talk a little bit about fintech again, well, we have in Frankfurt recently opened the tech quartier, which is the public fintech hub of Frankfurt, with the state of Hesse, with the university, the Goethe University, the City of Frankfurt, and also the Technical University of Darmstadt will join soon. We have had quite a good performance over 1 year, because last year at the Eurofinance Tech event within the Eurofinance Week, the Minister of Economics, Mr. Al-Wazir, said okay, he would like to be on top of this initiative to improve the infrastructure. And so within 1 year, so we are lucky now to have opened the tech quartier 2 weeks ago, with a space of 4,500 square meters, 3 floors in the Pollux, and where we want to start this as a public incubator, but also with a lot of private companies joining. And this will be not a concurrence to Deutsche Börse, but it will be another aspect, and especially this more neutral aspect of elaborating and moving forward the fintech ecosystem. Frankfurt offers the possibility and the advantage that we can say it's more for the B2B sector, especially for fintechs coming more interesting, and therefore we see also a move from Berlin to Frankfurt, like for instance recently Clark, but we have also another leading company, WebID, which is especially going in digital identification, which will move also to Frankfurt as soon as well. And we have a very close cooperation between the city, the state of Hesse, Frankfurt Main Finance, and the other companies who are interested in. We have a lot of partners for the new tech quartier, and this means that we have also a strong private impact. The tech quartier, which will be located on the left side here in Pollux, near the trade fair, will offer all the aspects of a state-of-the-art fintech center. That means we will include startups, but as well as corporates with their innovation teams, who can profit from private offices, open space for sure for the startups, and a lot of programs from accelerators, mentoring, and so on. And also the aspect of there's an event space, and this event space will be hosting a lot of different initiatives concerning blockchain, concerning other aspects. And we called it also tech quartier because it's not only for fintech, it's also open to prop tech, insure tech, or what I recently heard also legal tech will be also an aspect. So it's with a special focus on innovation and a technical component. And therefore Frankfurt is also hoping that we can attract not only the established players in the financial sector, but also the startups and new and innovative teams. And therefore I just wanted to illustrate a little bit. This is not a complete listing, but just showing a little bit the variety of companies which emerge. And that's why I always insist in that it's etc., because we can make each month empirical further amendments. So that's for all for the moment. I thank you very much, and I just hope I could give you some more new idea about what Frankfurt has to offer. Thank you.